functions. In this subtopic, we learn how to sketch a graph for the quadratic functions. So now let's take a look at these questions. Given fx equals to 2x squared plus 7x plus 5. So how do we sketch the graph for this? Alright, first we change this function into completing square form. Alright, so this is also equals to fx. We take the 2 out. 2 multiply x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 5 over 2. Alright, when we multiply 2 inside these equations, it still get back the same. Okay, now we do the completing square. Fx is equals to 2 multiply x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 49 over 16 minus 49 over 16 plus 5 over 2. Alright? So we plus 49 over 16 minus 49 over 16 is the same. So plus minus, we can cancel it out. So how do we get 49 over 16? Alright? So we get from here. Alright? 49 over 16, we get here is from 7 over 2 multiply 1 over 2, the whole thing squared. Then we got this. Okay? 7 over 2 multiply 1 over 2, we get 7 over 4 squared. Alright? So 7 squared, we get 49. 4 squared, we get 16. So plus 49 over 16 minus 49 over 16. Then the next step is equals to 2x plus 7 over 4 square. This is the big bracket. Minus 49 over 16 plus 5 over 2. Alright, so I get this from this. Alright, how do I get this? Okay, let us expand this, see whether we can get back to this or not. Alright, so x plus 7 over 4 squared. So it become x plus 7 over 4, x plus 7 over 4. Alright? So x multiply x, we get x squared. X multiply 7 over 4, we get 7 over 4x. Here we get plus 7 over 4x plus 49 over 16. Alright? So here we got x squared. 7 over 4 plus 7 over 4. How much we got? We got 14 over 4. Okay? X plus 49 over 16. Then 14 over 4, we can simplify it become divided by 2. This one becomes 7, this one becomes 2. So therefore we get x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 49 over 16. Alright? So from x plus 7 over 4 whole thing bracket square, we get, after expanding, we get x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 49 over 16. So this is the thing we get. So that is the reason why we want to add 49 over 16 and minus 49 over 16 so that we can cancel it out. Right? Then we add up these two. So here we got equals to 2 multiply x plus 7 over 4 square. So 2 multiply in here, we get negative 2 and 16 become 49 over 8 plus 2 and 2 cancel 5. So here we get 2x plus 7 over 4 square minus 49 plus 40 over 8. This can become 40 over 8, alright? So minus 49 plus 40, you get minus 9 over 8. So now we get the completing square form for these equations. So in this completing square form, we can determine whether this is a maximum, minimum point, and where is the maximum or minimum point. So here, this equation, the coefficient of A is here, coefficient of x squared, which is bigger than 0, meaning we get a happy face. A happy face is a minimum point. Alright, so where is the minimum point? You can find the minimum point from this completing square format. So minimum point is this whole thing equals to 0. Alright, x plus 7 over 4 equals to 0. We get x equals to minus 7 over 4. Alright, when this thing equals to 0, then y equals to minus 9 over 8. So this will be the minimum point for these functions. Alright, so let's draft out, sketch out this one first. So y-axis, x-axis. So negative 7 over 4 and negative 9 over 8 is somewhere around here. Alright? So we say this is negative 7 over 4, negative 9 over 8. Alright? And this is a minimum graph. Be here. Then let's look for the intersection point at x-axis and y-axis. Alright? At x-axis, y equals to 0. Right? At x-axis, this y is equal to 0. So we substitute y equals to 0 into this completing square format. Alright? So 2 multiply x plus 7 over 4 square minus 9 over 8 equals to 0. So how do you do this? So that means x plus 7 over 4 square equals to 9 over 8. Negative, move it here, become positive. So divide multiplication, move it to here, become 1 over 2. So here we got x plus 7 over 4 square is equal to 9, 16. 9 over 16. So x plus 7 over 4 square at the left hand side, move it to the right hand side, becomes square root. Square root of 9 over 6 is 9 over 16 is 3 over 4, right? So 3 over 4. This is plus minus 3 over 4, right? Then x is equal to plus 7 over 4, moving to the left hand side become minus. So minus 7 over 4 plus minus 3 over 4, alright? Whatever square root here, we got the answer is plus minus, alright? So x is equals to minus 7 over 4 plus 3 over 4. So this one, how much you get? Minus 1. Minus 3 plus, minus 7 plus 3 is minus 4. Minus 4 over 4 is minus 1. Alright? Or x equals to minus 7 over 4 minus 3 over 4. We get minus 10 over 4. Alright? Meaning this function, quadratic function, intersect x-axis at minus 1. This is minus 10 over 4. And one more. Let's check whether this quadratic function intersects at y-axis. Alright? At y-axis, x equals to 0. Alright? So bring it here. So x equals to 0. 0 substitute here. We get 2 multiply 0 plus 7 over 4 square minus 9 over 8. How much you get? So here we get 2 multiply 49 over 16 minus 9 over 8. So 2, this one 8. So 49 over 8 minus 9 over 8, we get 40 over 8, which is 5. Meaning this quadratic function intersects at y-axis at 5. Now let's take a look at these questions. Given by these functions, fx equals to negative x squared plus px plus 5 is equals to negative x minus q bracket square plus 9. And p is bigger than 0, q is bigger than 0. Alright? So we are asked to find the value of p and q and also sketch the graph for these quadratic functions. So first of all, let us look for the value of p and q. Alright? Given by these questions, we can form two quadratic functions. The first one, fx equals to this one, the first part, minus x squared plus px plus 5. This we name it equation number 1. Right? Then the second quadratic function, fx equals to the back one, minus x minus q bracket square plus 9. Right? This one we can expand it so that we can compare this equation with equation number 1. Right? By expanding this, we get x squared minus 2qx plus q squared plus 9. Alright? How do we change this to this? Here, x minus q squared. X minus q squared, we can rewrite into x minus q, x minus q. Alright? So multiply x, we get x squared. X minus q, we get minus qx. Here we get minus qx. Here we get plus q squared. So we get x squared minus 2qx plus q squared. Right? These two are the same. Then we multiply this negative into this bracket. What we get? Minus x squared plus 2qx minus q squared plus 9. Right? Just multiply this negative into here, here, and here. We call this equation number 2. So now, how do we look for p and q? By comparing equation number 1 and 2. By comparing 1 and 2. So by comparing this, the coefficients, x squared coefficient is minus 1, minus 1. Leave it. Coefficient of x will be p equals to 2q. P equals to 2q. Another 5 equals to minus q squared plus 9. 5 equals to minus q squared plus 9. So we got these two equations, we can solve these two simultaneously. So let's take a look at this, since this is only q and this involves p and q. So we solve this, substitute the value we get from here into here, then we get p. Alright? So 5 equals to negative q squared plus 9. So q move to the left hand side, we get q squared equals to 9. 5 equals to the 5 move to the right hand side, we get negative 5. We get 4. And q equals to square root 4, we get plus minus 2. We only look for positive 2 because q my questions. Q is bigger than 0. So negative 2 will be ignored. Alright? So when q equals to 2, p equals to 2 multiply 2, we get 4. Therefore, fx is equals to minus x squared plus px. P is 4 plus 4x plus 5 equals to minus x minus q minus 2 square plus 9. Alright? This is the completing square form of these quadratic functions. Now let's determine the maximum or minimum point of these quadratic functions. So here, coefficient of x squared is minus 1. So minus 1, we got set base, which is the maximum. And the maximum point at where? Maximum point at 2 minus 2 and 9. Right? So the graph over here, 2 and 9. 2, 9. Right? The graph is like this. Then let's check for intersection at x and y axis. Alright? At y axis, x equals to 0. So when x equals to 0, we substitute into this function 0, 0, then y equals to 5. So meaning this one a bit wrong. So this is 5. This is 2, 9. So intersect at 5. Then at x axis, y equals to 0. When y equals to 0, we use this. Alright? So negative x minus 2 square plus 9 equals to 0. So we get x minus 2 square equals to 9. X minus 2 is equals to plus minus 3. Alright? Square root of 9 equals to plus minus 3. Therefore, x is equal to plus 3. 2 moving to the right hand side, we get plus 2, we get 5. Or x equals to minus 3 plus 2 is equal to negative 1. Alright? So meaning here negative 1, here 5. So this graph will intersect at negative 1 and 5 at x-axis. Alright? If you have any questions regarding this subtopic, feel free to comment below this video and we will further explain it to you.